Coach Jeff, so close, but yet so far. You had the chances, you didn't execute in the end. Had a bad first half, but came back and finished strong. But what type of feeling are you standing with right now?
Well, I mean, disappointment after the first half. I mean, we didn't come to play, obviously, and, we didn't fight them. I mean, how can you play 20 minutes of basketball and have 3 or 5 fouls or whatever it was? And, I mean, so, we, made a somewhat of a comeback in the second half. It wasn't very pretty basketball, but it never is, I think, when you play against them. But, we get a 2-point lead, and then we got to hold them, and, Chad hits 2. The one shot was a tough one. The other one was fairly open, but he played a great game and was the dominant player in the game. So here's to the little guy tonight.
What can you use this game for? I mean, you came back. If you finished strong, you didn't make it, but still, what can you use this for?
Well, I mean, we're all about learning what we're doing still, and obviously somebody did a bad job of getting them ready to play because we weren't ready to fight. We weren't ready to compete. We didn't rebound the ball in the first half. Obviously, we didn't play any defense. They assaulted our basket. They outran us. And those are all the things that good teams do. But, if we can use that and learn from that and then get better and be ready to play from the start, then, then I think it's an okay game for us. So that's what we'll use it for.
You must have said something going into the fourth quarter to get them so fired up to finish so strong. What did you tell them?
Well, I don't know. I think I think when we got Martin in the game, Martin did a great job of getting us back. He made some cuts and made some hustle plays. But I mean, you could see our defensive intensity was a little bit better. And they got a big lead and then it kind of relaxed and they let us back into it. So I don't know how much of it was us, but They know how to win down the stretch, and we don't yet. But, I think there's hope. I do think there's hope this year.
What do you see in the future? Glass.
Rain and a lot of... Oh, you mean on the court? Or?
Yes.
Oh. It's always hard to tell. But, I mean, if you're going to lose games, you got to lose them before Christmas. And you got to learn things. And then after Christmas, you all agree that you're going to do certain things. And we're going to see if this team can do that. If they do that, then I think it's a chance to be a top 4 or 5 team. But if not, then we'll be in the middle or toward the end. So time will tell.
With rough patches like that you're describing before Christmas, do you think that you're going to be able to keep all your players?
You mean keep them in town here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't worry about those kind of things. If people want to leave, it's fine. We saw that last year, and that's basically out of my hands. I mean, I'm not here. It's not a kindergarten. I'm not here to baby anybody. We're here to play basketball and provide a product for people and entertain, but we're here to win. And, we don't make any excuses about that. That's what we're trying to do.
When you look at your team, is there any holes that you're missing? Anything in perspective of upgrading the team?
Well, I'd like to say we could go out and buy 5 more players, but we can't do that right now. But, I don't think we're planning on making any changes right now, but I mean, you never know how it can go. You have that opportunity until the end of December, and we'll see how things progress from here. But that's not what the main focus is. The main focus right now has to be to get better and to keep growing as a group. And if we do that, then like I said, I think we could be where we want to be by the end of the year.
And is that in the finals?
Well, I mean, that's an ultimate goal, but I mean, you can't tell right now where this team can go. I mean, I don't know. We definitely have some holes, and we're going to have people stepping up to fill those holes. So that's what you find out before Christmas, I think. And yeah, you want to win games, but you also want to figure out what you're doing so that by the end of the year you're playing your best, and that's traditionally what my teams have done, but there's no guarantee about it, and there isn't a guarantee with this team either.
Thank you.
Anytime.